Hi, I'm Brittany, and in this video I want to talk about what it means to have your North Node in Libra, so your South Node in Aries. So the North and South Nodes are always directly opposite each other, and the South Node shows our point of comfort, where we're really comfortable and really good at, and those qualities are really strong in our personalities. It represents the past lives. If you believe in that, it can show them. But it also shows a point where we can become stagnant, because where we really want to be going is towards our North Node. And the North Node is our soul's path in this lifetime. It's where, when we are developing those qualities, we end up feeling a greater joy and purpose in life. So the North Node in Libra, these people are sure fun. I know a lot of them. Some of my best friends have this. And they are feisty, and they're powerful, and they have a strong presence always. And their personality shines through and dominates the situation that they were in, even without meaning to. And it's funny because some of them can still struggle with self-confidence while maintaining a strong and dominating personality. And I find that kind of funny how that can be, but what I think it is that it's not true confidence, because true confidence is when you're focused on others more than yourself. But what it is that they have this warrior spirit, and they are fighters, and they'll fight for anything, and they'll fight for everything, and they like a good fight, and they're good at it. And they have a sexy presence, and they're usually very attractive to the opposite sex, because ultimately this is a relationship lifetime for them. They are here to learn how to properly relate to another person outside of themselves. So this is so unconscious to them, so they don't even realize how selfish they are. And that is what happens with this placement. They do everything for themselves. They make all their decisions based on, what do I want? Okay, I'm going to do that. And everything is self first, and developing the self, developing their appearance, maybe some vanity, and some fighting. They could be very athletic too, naturally, because Aries is ruling Mars. So they're very fiery, feisty people who are really good actually at everything that they do, and especially physical stuff. They're really good at sports and fighting and stuff like that, but that's not what they're here to do. And if they stay too long focusing on themselves alone, people will avoid them, and they won't know why, and they will suffer from a deep sense of loneliness, because they are here to learn relationships. Yay! They are here to learn how to really love someone unconditionally and focus on their needs as well. And they're learning a balance between the two nodes. I never think that we should totally abandon our South Node qualities, because those are some of our strongest qualities and some of our greatest gifts as well. But we should find a balance between the North and South nodes. So sometimes they can actually go all out in a relationship and totally lose themselves as well, when they're still learning how to have this balance between self and other. And that's a major theme for the whole lifetime, is how to have a balance between self and other for these people. And with them leaning a little bit towards the selfish side. And also a common situation that I have noticed here with these people is in their relationships, they get with someone who really likes them a lot, and then another hot person pops up out of the blue, and they either cheat to be with this new person, or they break up the relationship and go to the new person. And there's a lot of, I relate to that too, because I have Venus in Aries. It's similar actually, but with the South Node in Aries, I've noticed this as well, that they do this. And so they're learning what it means to have unconditional love for someone and not hurt them, and maybe not follow every desire that they have that's for themselves, and realize that they don't need to be satisfying all these desires outside of them. They actually can find true fulfillment within and true strength within without fighting, without conquering, without any of this aggressive behavior, and they can find true strength within, and that's when their life purpose can start to really kick in, and they can be there for others. And helping others is really one of their greatest purposes in their life, is using that strength that they will develop, that strong sense of self, and then teaching other people how to be like that. And it's common that they'll be friends with people who have no sense of self, or people that are totally struggling, totally lost, don't know what to do with their lives. And then the North Node and Libra person comes along and says, you need to do this, and you need to be strong in yourself, and you can do it, girl, or you can do it. And this is what they're here for, is to be these motivational people that bring you the strength that you never knew you had in yourself, so they can awaken strength in other people. And also, it's about helping people, yes, but it is about sustaining a one-on-one intimate relationship and caring about your partner sometimes more than yourself. And I would never advocate abandoning yourself for another person, ever, because I have too much Aries for that. But with these people, you can get in relationships where it seems like you're doing an awful lot of giving. And that is okay, because it's actually what your soul needs to learn, is how to set aside the selfish desires and wants of yourself and help another person. But as always with the nodes, it's about finding that balance, right? Yeah, so what else about these people? They're sure fun to hang out with because they don't give a shit. They want to have fun. They are very fearless. They want to go do what's never been done and go stir shit up everywhere, and they don't care. They want to have fun like that. And so they're really fun people to be around, but they can be so reckless. They can get into accidents and piss people off, and make some enemies because they're so out of control, these people. So they can be. So they really need to rein in all this impulsive energy and direct it towards sport is great. A team sport, even better, because Libra working with others, right? And then use some of this fiery passion and energy to sustain long-term relationships. That's part of their soul's path, but also for helping people as well. And they can be great teachers. And they're very attractive. They're super fun to be around. Like, they're going to have a lot of friends. But sometimes their friendships don't last long because they are so selfish. And without realizing it. And I'm not at all saying that it's bad. It's just the way that they are. I'm super selfish too. Honestly, I've got lots of Aries in my chart. I totally think of myself before anybody, and I'm not feeling bad about it or saying it's bad. I'm just saying it is what it is. And if you have these node positions, you're selfish, okay? And you're learning. You're going to help other people develop a self because you're so selfish. And if you weren't, you wouldn't be able to do that. So it's part of your purpose. It's part of your life's plan, is to teach selfishness to other people because you know it so well. So teach people to love themselves once you can fully love yourself. And yeah, what else? So if you do believe in past lives, there could have been past lives where you only had to rely on yourself and your own strength. Maybe you were in war or something, or some type of fighting environment, and that's where you're coming from. That's why you're like this. That's why it's so deeply ingrained in you to be like this. But this lifetime is not about fighting for yourself. You actually don't even have to fight at all anymore. This lifetime is about developing peace, appreciating beauty in your life, and having harmonious relationships with other people while helping them be the best version of themselves. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know, comment. I would love to talk about it. I'd love for you to share your experiences of it. Like I said, my best friend has this placement. A lot of people I know have this placement, and I've seen it play out like this, and I've read it's like this. So Really cool people. I like them because I've got Aries rising, Aries Venus, so sometimes I've got my ascendant conjunct their south node, which is like a super easy way of relating to someone. You just instantly click when you have that. And Venus conjunct the south node, which is like in romance, it's like the unrequited love situation, or the where you're just so alike and you just get each other that it's just so easy to be together and hang out. So I've had these contacts with these people and I just freaking adore them. I think you are a bunch of fun, but focus on your relationships. You'll do great things in the world because you have the passion for it. Thanks for watching.